firefighters and paramedics are, of course, on the front lines to curb the spread of COVID-19, taking emergency calls every day. As 9 on Your Side's Rogelio Matis reports, researchers from the University of Arizona gave first responders some training on how to protect themselves on those calls.
This information.
Dr. Kelly Reynolds from the College of Public Health at the U of A says her researchers gave medics and firefighters one simple metric for preparing to treat any patient.
Assuming that every patient you call upon could be infected with COVID-19, and so you need to take those extra precautions.
There's something you can do to help make that process easier, but first, what the folks on the front lines are doing.
One of the things that we noticed is that they weren't always necessarily putting on their full personal protective equipment. And right now we recommended that.
Reynolds says medics are being encouraged to wear the whole getup when they're responding to a call of a person who could be infected.
A gown on and gloves being very important if you're responding to a patient that could be contagious, and also goggles or a face mask.
Reynolds and her researchers say treating the patient in any open area was also recommended for first responders. The risk of infection is lowered when they're not in a small contained room. So what can you do to help make a medic's job easier? The answer, Reynolds says, be completely forthright.
When you're calling for an ambulance, you need to really be as detailed as possible in terms of, could you be infected with something that could put them or other patients that would be transporting the same vehicle at risk.
The idea, Reynolds told me, was to lower the risk of our folks on the front lines from becoming infected, keeping more of them on the clock and taking emergency calls from you and me.
It's easy for us to sit back in a laboratory and say, this is what you should be doing, but we need to work collaboratively with the first responders so they can tell us this is what's practical in the field.
Rogelio Matis, KGUN 9 on your side.